Welcome to Next to Madison, a podcast to help you live your best life. Hey, it's Madison Malloy. I'm excited to announce that my new book, Time to Lighten the Fuck Up, is now available online and in stores. You can pick up your copy today by going to Amazon or barnesandnoble.com. This new book is a humorous self-help guide to help you remove the obstacles that are holding you back so you can take things less seriously and live a more enjoyable life. I'm so excited for you to read it. Now back to the show. Welcome back to a very special episode of Next to Madison. I'd like to take this time to say happy Thanksgiving. I cannot believe how fast 2022 has gone. It's been an amazing year. I launched my first book this year, as you guys know, Time to Lighten the Fuck Up. It's doing extremely well. I'm so grateful for everybody who has bought it. I'm so grateful for the feedback. I've been hearing amazing things about what it's done for people. And that was the point of the book. That was my mission, was to help people get out of their own way, conquer their fears, free their finances, and just live a life of just abundance and flow and just stop overcomplicating things. So I hope I've done that. If you have not picked up your copy, they make amazing gifts, amazing gifts. Very good for anyone that might be stuck, whether it's yourself or someone you might know. It's also funny. It's got a lot of kind of my stand-up comedy in it as well. So it'll be an enjoyable read. It's a quick read. You can read it on a plane ride. You can read it in a night or a couple nights. And then I also laid it out where it can be like a guide. So you can kind of go to the table of contents, yada, yada, yada. But since it's Thanksgiving, we always have to talk about what we are grateful for. And Thanksgiving is one of those times I feel where people start saying, oh, I'm so thankful for this and this and this. But it's so important to be thankful every day, right? And I talked about this on the podcast before, where it's like, if you spend all this time and you're so excited to give somebody a present and their reaction to that is not what you expected, and they're not that excited, and you feel kind of, you're not going to be as excited to want to go out and get them another gift, right? So it's kind of how the universe and God feels about you when you're not grateful for all the things that you do have. Sometimes we're so focused on what we don't have or what we want to have that we forget about all the blessings that we do have. So if you are with your friends and your family today, be thankful for that opportunity. Be thankful for the food on the table. Be thankful for whether it's the sun is shining or not shining. Be thankful for the football games if that's what you're into. And just really kind of step back and just really kind of take in what's happening today. And all the special, amazing moments that happen on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays because it kicks off the Christmas season and all the lights are going up and you've got the parade and Santa comes to town and it's just such a magical time. But there were times in my life where I would get kind of depressed around the holidays. It would remind me of all the stuff I didn't have. It would remind me of my low bank account balance at the time. And I just wasn't able to kind of enjoy all the amazing magnetic things around me. And so when I was finally able to kind of get out of my own way, free my finances, free my mind, have a better perception of what life is and a more positive outlook on things, things really changed. And so I encourage all of you today to just take 2 minutes and kind of step away from wherever you are and just really kind of look out at the moment and watching your friends or your family or whoever you're with, just enjoying and really, really soak in those moments because those are memories. Those are amazing, cherished memories that we will have, and you'll look back and you'll be like, oh, that might be the best Thanksgiving I ever had. You just don't know. But obviously we're in some crazy times. We just saw one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges go down. Some people at first did think maybe they were impacted, and then the dominoes started falling and falling and falling, to where it's pretty much impacted a lot of people, a large majority of people. I was somewhat affected as well. And during that moment, I remember thinking, and luckily it wasn't too bad, but um, I kind of started to go into this woe is me uh, moment. And I just thought, I said, no, no, what are you going to learn from this? Um, and it really put into perspective, like, wow, I've got my health, I've got my family, I've got my friends, I have a roof over my head, I have food to eat, I have fresh water, and all the little things that you're not grateful for every day started pouring back into my mind. And always remember, we are in very tough times with the economy, and things are probably going to get worse before they get better. So just remember, you can always make more money, but you can never get back that time. So really focus on what's important and be thankful for those things. And there's a reason that so many successful people will wake up every day and write down what they're thankful for, or they'll state what they're thankful for. And that's how they start their day, because it puts them on a positive spin. And you'll start seeing things in your life that you are more thankful for. So really just remember that some of the greatest things you can't buy. So enjoy those and be thankful for those, and just kind of go with the moments, and just remember as much as you can, if things are tough for you this year, and maybe you lost a job, maybe you've lost family members, whether to death or fights or political divisiveness, whatever it may be. Just kind of take this moment to just be thankful for what you do have, the lessons you might have learned from it, and that you woke up to another day. And that's really all we have. None of us are guaranteed another day on this earth. I find at times when we're the most stressed out or ungrateful is because we are operating with this mindset of we're going to live forever. And when you really kind of put your mortality at the forefront of your mind, meaning like your death, which is coming for all of us, you start to take the chances and appreciate the moments. And one of the things that I talk about in the book a little bit, and I'm going to dive into it more on other shows and TV appearances that are coming up, which I'm very, very grateful for, is how every day, one of the biggest tips to build confidence that I've learned, and I've never heard, so I'm saying I'm the originator of this. This is something that worked for me. Obviously you can do affirmations, and you can, kind of train your mind to think more positively, and that's great. And those work, and you're constantly working on your confidence. And there's things that you can do aesthetically if that helps you as well. But we are all extremely powerful, and we are here to make a difference, not only in our own lives, but in other people's lives. And when you realize how powerful you are, and that you have the power every day to impact and change somebody's life in a better way, that in turn is going to build your confidence. And it's simple things. So what I've been doing that has absolutely changed my life is every day I get up and I lock the door and I leave. Look, I'm very aware, instead of just looking down at the street, because I'm still in New York right now, of people around me. And I think where there might be an opportunity for me to make an impactful difference in their day. And whether it's complimenting somebody on something they're wearing, complimenting them on a fragrance, purchasing a coffee for somebody, putting $1 in somebody's cup that may be less fortunate than you. Those actions will not only build your confidence, because you realize that you have the power to make a difference in this world, but it's also going to build up humanity. And humanity's just been so torn down, and the media is just dividing us like crazy. And it is so important for us to fight back and bring humanity together. And one of those things you can do is just really aim to impact at least three to even one, if you want to start with one to 5 people a day. A smile goes so far. I was actually on the subway, and kind of a scary suspect person made eye contact with me, and I felt a little nervous because I'd been reading the news and, know that crime is up in the city. But instead I said, I don't know. Who am I to judge? Even though I might feel unsafe in this moment, I smiled at them and I watched their face change and they smiled back. And a smile can disarm somebody so quickly and bring joy to somebody as well. So a smile goes a long way, whether it keeps you safe or whether it brings joy to somebody who just might have needed it. And you just don't know. I remember I was feeling kind of just a little bummed. My skin was just tight. I wasn't sleeping. My skin felt awful. And I walked into an event and somebody said, "Your skin is beautiful." And it was a little thing that she was just saying, but it actually made my day, it made my week. It made me cancel my facial and not spend money I didn't have. So that was kind of fun. So just remember that. But gratitude is so, so, so important. So on this Thanksgiving, I want you to be thankful for all you do have. Don't look at what somebody else has. Really tune into what you have. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. And if you're somebody that maybe can't be with your friends or family on this holiday, just remember there are people you can reach out to. There are people that are there for you. And, you can do things to create memories. You can watch a movie that might make you feel better. Life is hard. We need to remember to be kind. We don't know what people are going through. So, being kind, even if somebody's not kind back, you're always going to win in that scenario. And I also want to take this time to say how grateful I am, again, for everybody buying the book and supporting me, and also for listening to this podcast. We are 3.5 years in. We have never missed a Thursday. And there were times where we struggled and we thought, okay, should we stop the show? Should we continue? And I continued because I was thankful for the people that we did have. And I was passionate about the information I was bringing out into the world. And I was meeting such wonderful people. And we fought through, and the show is growing like crazy. And people are tuning in and are sharing it and talking about it. And that just kind of drives home a point that it's very important to do what you love, because it will make the rough times or the growing pains that much better. And you'll be able to get through it with a smile on your face, and you won't want to just give up because you know that there's a bigger purpose in the end. So reminder, be grateful, and you have more power than you think. So make this world a better place, and God bless you all, and happy Thanksgiving. We will see you next week to find out who's next.
Hey, your host here, Madison Malloy. Please make sure to subscribe to the show on all podcast platforms, and please rate and review us on iTunes and Spotify. Also, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at contact@nexttomadison.com. I thank you again for listening. Bye.